What's up, everyone? Jordan here from Cinemalinks.com. I'm back today with an all-new Playing With My Toys video for you guys. Now, recently you may have seen that Playmates Toys was kind enough to send me a box of goodies featuring their newest line of toys based on the upcoming Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the new animated series, which serves as a follow-up to the awesome animated film that launched in theaters last year. Now, they were kind enough to send me all of the upcoming wave of these toys, so the only thing left to do is to open these up and see how they actually play when it comes to the mix and match feature. So let's go ahead and dive right into them, and we'll talk more about them as we go. All right, I got everything out of the box here, and right off the bat, let's talk about a few things that I'm really digging about these figures. For one, I really like the new designs that they have from the movie and, of course, the upcoming show. And these figures do an awesome job of capturing that look and feel from both of those. You know, taking them out of the package, first thing I noticed were the belts that they had on them. These feel just like the 80s and 90s toys that I had as a kid. They have the same type of material. They're removable. In the middle, they have their color-coded initials on them as well. It feels just like those old toys. And of course, it comes with a ridiculous amount of weapon accessories. And they all fit real nicely here on this belt, as you see. And each turtle comes with their own unique set of items. Even the ninja stars are all just a little bit different for each of them. Another thing as far as the design goes, despite being on the same scale, you can see their height differences, the build differences. So they really put a lot of time and effort into making these figures each feel unique when it comes to the turtles. The only real problem we have, despite having a lot of movement in the joints themselves, the amount of articulation is relatively small. Pretty much you just got the 5 points of articulation from the head, the hip joints, the shoulder joints, which, you know, for a kid's toy that comes in around $10, it's pretty much all you need, plus all these accessories. So it's really not a knock against it. Of course, the main thing about these is that these are mix and match figures. So on top of the turtles themselves, each one comes with things you can change and swap out. Now, there is a separate wave that includes different figures like Master Splinter, Metalhead, but if you just pick up this wave, you still get accessories related to those figures. So even without having to buy that whole separate set of figures, hell, even if you buy just one of them, you still have options to mix and match and play with it the way it's intended without having to buy the whole set. As for actually making the swaps on everything, it's relatively easy. The limbs pop off pretty smoothly and easily, and you're not going to have to worry a whole lot about making a huge effort. And it's kind of fun to see the different combos you can come up with. Like here I have Splinter's arm and head on Leo's main body, and the Metalhead leg here, which is obviously too small for it, but it's kind of neat, the different stuff that you can come up with. But from a play perspective, you know, if you've got kids that are using them, it's really easy to pull these off and make the swaps as you need to. So you won't have to deal with a whole lot of frustration, especially for younger kids who may, you know, struggle to pull things off and stuff like that. About the only problem I have with some of these swappable things, this is very rubbery, and they don't tend to match the overall quality of the main figure that you're using. Hopefully that means that on the other sets of figures that they have, the main ones that are actually include Metalhead, Splinter, stuff like that, the figures themselves are nice and better quality, and that maybe it's just these accessory parts that are a little flimsy. All right, on top of the 4 main toys that are coming with that line, there's also a vehicle toy. That's going to be Raphael's Purple Dragon motorcycle. So this isn't part of the mix and match line, which means this figure itself is actually a little more articulate. So you can do a lot more posing with this one. Overall, this is just a really nice figure and high quality build. And it's neat because when you hold them up together, you can see how similar they are. So it's nice that there's that continuity between different figures and sets, even within this line. All in all, I'm really loving this new line of figures from Playmates. Collectors who may not enjoy these as much just because there's, you know, the lack of articulation. Some of the accessories with the mix and match stuff is a little more flimsy. But as far as the play functionality goes, these are awesome figures, and I can see kids absolutely eating it up. Same goes for the motorcycle here. I really love the overall feel and design of this. It's just so smooth and easy to move around, and the detail on the main figure itself is exactly that higher quality that collectors are probably looking for. If you're looking forward to the new animated Ninja Turtle series and looking for some toys, these are excellent. At only $10 a piece, these come with a ridiculous amount of accessories and general great play functionality, so it's kind of hard to beat. The first wave of Playmates Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mix and Match Mutations figures launches this month, June 25th, first at Target stores. We'll have some more information and links down in the description below for you guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's review video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tell all your friends about it. Until next time, keep it tuned here on Cinelinks.com for all your movie, gaming, and geek-related needs.